Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn Civics, Chapter 3, Parliamentary Government. In this chapter, we will learn how the Parliament enables Indian citizens to participate in decision making and exercise complete control over the government. Main points or contents of this chapter. First point, parliamentary form of government, that means meaning, definition, etc. Second point, why did India prefer parliamentary democracy? Third point, composition and role of the parliament. And last point, need for new laws. These are the main contents of this chapter. I will explain one by one. Parliament. What is a parliament? It is a place where the elected representatives make all important decisions. Is called a parliament. Here, in a democracy, people play the most important part in the process of decision making on all issues. The parliament is the voice of the people and a reflection of their will, concerns, aspirations and interests. It is not only a key feature of our constitution but also the most important symbol of Indian democracy. The parliament is the voice of the people. That means the MPs are the representatives of the people, constituents, that areas. So that is why parliament is very important in a democratic country. Next point, parliamentary government. Parliamentary form of government. What is the difference between parliamentary form of government and presidential form of government? Do you know? So, a parliamentary system of government means that the executive branch of government has the direct or indirect support of the parliament. The head of the government is the Prime Minister who has the real power. On the contrary, the presidential form of government, the president is the head of the president is both the chief executive of the government and the head of the state. For example, America is a presidential form of government. India is a parliamentary form of government. Come to the point. Parliamentary government. Parliament is sovereign and executive authority is derived from the legislature. In other words, the executive is dependent on the support of the legislature. That means democratic government have three main organs. As you know that the legislature which frames means making the laws, the executive which implements these laws, and the judiciary which resolves disputes and maintains order. In a parliamentary form of government, the executive is dependent on the support of the legislature. However, the president only enjoys ceremonial powers and works on the advice of the Prime Minister and his council of ministers who are answerable to the legislature. So here president is the only the ceremony means formal powers. We can say that it's a rubber stamp. But Prime Minister is controlling, and real power lies Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers. The role of the Parliament. The Indian Parliament came into existence in 1947. It is a representative of the people and enjoys immense powers. The Parliament in India consists of the President, the Rajya Sabha, and the Lok Sabha. Okay, thank you. To be continued in next class.